Alright, I'm Professor Alfredo Gil Olivares Jr. We're going to do refresher start 41A1, Algebra 1, 21 through 41. Ready? I say yes, let's go. Alright, so I'm going to multiply this out. So I'm going to go 2x times that is 2x squared, 2x times that is negative 16x, that turns out minus 3x, and that turns out is a positive 24. So 2x squared minus 19x plus 24 is the final answer. And you're looking for work, great boss, great food, Mount Margie's Mexican Cafe, open 24 hours. Find the zeros of the quadratic function. So now, we set that equal to 0, and look at the possible factors of 24, which are right here. We're going to choose 6 and 4, because 4 times negative 6 is negative 24, and 4 minus 6 is negative 2, and that turns out is x squared. So x plus 4 equals 0, minus 4, x equals negative 4, x minus 6, as is x is, so x equals 6. So x minus 4, x equals negative 4, or x equals 6. So zeros are negative 4 and 6, because the factors of f are x plus 4 and x minus 6. Graph the quadratic function. I'm going to do it the long way first. I'm going to put numbers in there. Negative 3. Put it in the formula. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 is 1. That's going to be 1. F of negative 3 is 1. Put a negative 2 in there. Negative 2 plus 2 is going to be 0. 0 times 0 is 0. F of negative 2 is 0. Put a negative 1 in there. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So F of negative 1 is 1. We have 3 points. Put the points in there. Negative 3, 1. Negative 2, 0. And negative 1, 1. Connect the dots. And there's the graph. Axis of symmetry of the graph is x equals negative 2, right here in the middle. Negative 2. And the function is exactly 1, 0. Negative 2, 0, or negative 2. 1, 0 right there. Or another way, put it in the graphing calculator. Use the graphing calculator, set up the windows, put it in there just exactly like this, enter it, get the same graph. Okay. The axis of symmetry of the graph of the function is x equals negative 2. Also, the function is exactly 1, 0, negative 2, 0, or right here. Same thing. For the quadratic function, f of x equals that, find f of 5. So put a 5 there for all the x's. 5 times 5, 25 times that. 5 times that. So this is negative 6250, 1250. Put these together is 6250 plus 50,000. This together is going to be 56,250. Or graphing calculator. Evaluate the quadratic function. Put f of 1 in there. Put a 1 in there for the x. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. 4 times that, negative 4 plus 9 is a 5. So f of 1 is 5. Or use the graphing calculator. Put the number for this x right here. What are you going to put? Put the number in there. Okay, in fact, I'll just write it out. Let me write it out. You're going to put negative 1 times 1 minus 3 squared plus 9. Just like this. For that. Graph the quadratic function. So let's put some numbers in. Negative 3. Negative 3 to negative 3 is 9. 9 times that. Negative 9 over 3. Divide this. 3 minus 3 is 0. Put another 0 in there. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times that. It's just 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. Put another number. 3. 3 and 3 is 9. 1/3 is 9. 9 and 9 over 3. That's going to be 3 plus 3 is 0. So we have points. Graph them. Negative 3, 0. 0 and 3. And 3, 0. Graph it. Right there. Or it's a graphing calculator. You set up the windows, put the function exactly like this. Make sure you put parentheses around this 1/3 right here, x squared plus 3, and it'll come out just like that. Same thing. With the x-intercept, the y-intercept, and the vertex max right there. Solve the quadratic equation. Possible numbers are, we're going to choose 3, 8. So negative 2x minus 3, x minus 8. Is that right? Let's check it. That turns out is 2x squared. That turns out is 16x. That turns out is negative 3x. That turns out is 24. 2x squared minus 19x plus 24. Yes, this matches up here. Now we know that 2x minus 3 equals 0. Add 3, 2x equals 3. Divide by 2, x is 3 over 2. And this one, add 8, so x equals 8. So 3 over 2, 8. Solve this. Let's factor out the 10 first from everything. 10 times that, 10 times that, 10 times that gives you this. Now, possible numbers are here. We'll use 2 and 12 because negative 2 times negative 12 is 24. And negative 12 and negative 2 is negative 14. And x is x squared. So now, x, this is 0, this is 0, that's 0. This one doesn't work. Add 2, so x is 2. Or add 12, so x is 12. So 2 and 12. If f of x equals x squared and h of x equals negative f of x over 4. So graph h of x. So h of x is negative of this. Replace this with x over 4 squared in here. So now this is what we're going to do. Windows, put it in your graphing calculator and run it. And it's going to be a graph like this. So you're going to have the point negative 4, negative 1, 0, 0, and 4, negative 1 in there somewhere. It's going to be that way. Solve the quadratic equation. Look at the possible numbers for the 16. We will choose these numbers here. And I say that 4w minus 3, 4w minus 3 works. Let's check it. That's 16w squared. That's going to be minus 12w plus 9. 16w squared minus 24w plus 9. That matches. So now 4w minus 3 equals 0. Add 3. 4w divide by 4. So w is 3 fourths. Same thing over here. Add 3. Divide by 4. 3/4 again. So 3/4. The same number twice. Same answer. Graph the quadratic function. Okay. So let's just do it in the graphing calculator. Set up the windows like this. Put it in your graphing calculator like this. Use a graphing calculator and you enter it. It's going to give you all these points right there. Okay. These are some points on the graph. And you find that the max, the vertex is right here at 3, 9. That's the high point. The max. Maximum value is 9. Goes all the way up to 9. And the axis symmetry right here is 3. Also, you have an x-intercept. It's also the y-intercept. And we have another x-intercept over here. You see it? Solve the quadratic equation. Okay, first you need to rewrite it. Let's add 9x to both sides. So 9x minus 9x is 0. We have this. Rewrite it again. 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. Now we can work it out. We say that this is 2x plus 5x plus the possible numbers here. Check it. Let's see. That times that is 2x squared. That times that is 4x. That times that is 5x. That times that is 10. 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. Does that match? Yes. Alright. So now we know this is right. So 2x plus 5 equals 0. Minus 5 minus 5. 2x equals negative 5. Divide by 2, so x is negative 5 over 2. This one, minus 2, so x equals negative 2. Yes, negative 5 halves, negative 2. Graph the exponential function. Okay, I'm going to put numbers in first. I'm going to do it the long way. Put a 0 in there. So this thing to 0 is 1. 1 times that, there it is. 0.5 to the 1 is 0.5 times this is 12. 0.5 to the 2 power, 0.5. 0.5 is 0.25 times this is 6. Now this one, 0.5 to the 3. 0.5 is 1.25 times this is 3. To the 4 power, 0.5. We've seen this right here. And it's going to be 0.0625 times this is 1.5. We got points. So now, or you can use the graphing calculator, set the windows. There it is. And once you put either this way or this way, put it in there, you're going to get these points right here. 0 is 24, and 1 is 12, 2 is 6, 3 and 3, 4 and 1.5. And the graph goes like this, exponentially decays. Evaluate the exponential function, f of 2. So put a 2 in there. 1.1 times 1.1 is 1.21 times this number is 53,240. Or using the graphing calculator, put the numbers in like this, it'll get it for you. What is the y-intercept exponential function? What that means is you try to find the x and y-intercept, that x equals 0. Put a 0 in there. So this number to 0 is a 1. 1 times that, 64. So f of 0 is 64. So the y-intercept is 64, or use the graphing calculator, 64, 3 halves to the 0 power. Find the domain and range of the exponential. It's in the graph's already there. Here's a function, and it's already drawn in for you. So now we know that it's open right here, negative 5, 2, and then it goes to that point 0, 5. So domain from here goes this way. Domain, and the range goes this way. So domain starts here, and negative 5 goes that way. Don't include it in the negative 5. Domain is x is greater than negative 5. Don't include it. And the range is from 2, don't include it, this way. So x is greater than negative 5, y is greater than 2 for domain and range of this exponential function. Solve the systems of linear equations. So what I'm going to do is I look at this, I multiply this by negative 4, and I multiply this one by 1 and 1. What's going to happen is this becomes negative 4p minus 4 equals negative 5200. 1 times that the same, 1 times that the same. Now, I'm straight down, 8p plus 0 equals 4,000. 8p equals 4,000 divided by 8, so p equals 500. Now, I know if p is 500, substitute it back in there. See this p plus c equals this, 500 plus c, so 500 plus this, minus 500, so c equals what? 800. So p is 500, c is 800. Solve the systems of linear equations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute. See this x right here? See this x right here? This x equals this. I'm going to put this in there. So 6y plus, instead of x, replace it with this in there. So now we have this. 6y minus 2y minus 10. So that's just going to give you 4y minus 10. Add 10, 4y equals negative 24. Divide by 4, so y equals negative 6. So now, put it back in there. So x equals negative 2 times y, but we know that y is negative 6, so we replace it. That times that is going to be 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. So xy is 2, negative 6. Solve the system of linear equation. Since y equals this and y equals that, since y equals this, I'm going to replace this y up here with this. So we're going to have negative x plus 1 and equals x plus minus 3. So minus 1, so negative x equals x. So negative x, right here, both sides, these are gone. So negative 1x and negative 1x is negative 2x. Equals negative 4, divided by negative 2, So x is a what? 2. Substitute it back in there. So you have negative of 2 is negative 2 plus 1. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So y is what? Negative 1. So xy is 2 and negative 1 for the systems of linear equation. Solve the systems of linear inequalities. Okay. We're going to go ahead and solve for y. So x, subtract x from both sides. So y is less than 1 minus x. Rewrite it. Y is less than negative x plus 1. Solve the other one for y also. So minus x, negative y is less than or equal to 3 minus that. Divide by negative 1, and 1, turn the alligator. So y is greater than negative 3 plus 1x. So y is greater than or equal to 1x minus 3. Now we have these two right here. Oh, you don't need the 1. So it is. Now, next page. We have y is less than negative x plus 1. Try 0. 0 in there. It's going to be 0. Plus, let's see, negative 0 plus 1 is going to give you a 1. Fix it. It's going to be a 1. A 1. There it is. Alright, now we got that. So now, try 2 in there. Try 2 in there. It's going to be negative 2 plus 1. It's going to be negative 1. That's right. So these are correct now. Now this one. Put a 0 in there. It's going to be 0 minus 3. It's going to be negative 3. Yep, that's okay. And put a 2 in there. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. And again, this is a negative 1. Okay, see right there? Now I fixed it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. So we have points. And we have points. So let's put 0 and 1. And let's put 2 and negative 1. Line, dotted line, because this is just less than. The other one, 0 and 2. So then put the number 0 and negative 3, there it is, and 2 and negative 1, there it is, the line, solid line, dotted line. So there's a solution set right there. So all the numbers in here work. Again, that's a 1. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, huh? Here, let me fix it. Well, that's good like that. It's a 1. Alright, let's go on from there. The value of y is directly proportional to the value of x. When x equals negative 3.5, the value of y is this. What is the value of y when x is this? Alright, so y equals kx, formula for direct proportion. Directly proportional. So we put the numbers that we know. 64 equals k times that. Rewrite this. 64 this equals 3.5 that. Divide by 3.5, divide by 3.5. So this is 18.50 equals k. So we know y equals 18.50x. Now we know, what are we looking for? 38. What happens when x is 38? 38 in there. So we have 38 times this is 703.00 when x is what? 38. Okay. Oh, surfboard. Yeah, the cool surfboard with all the cool decorations on it, the water. I like it. It's good. Now, oh, broken surfboard, man. Again, he's looking for all his pieces of his surfboard. There's a big piece right there. It says Mass Shark surfboard, little smart bird there, and then his wine stuff everywhere. He's looking down, his big hair like that, looking at for his piece of his surfboard in the ocean there. Anyway, hopefully, Mr. Hawaiian Surfboard, when you find your stuff. Go next one. Oh, Math Monster. Math is fun, not fun. Fun, not fun. Is it fun? I say yes. Math is fun. It is fun. Oh my gosh, more scarier than a Star Algebra 1 refresher. 41A1, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, what's scarier than the refresher? Star Algebra 1, huh? 41A1. Oh my gosh, 7 more of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 7. Are 7 and 7 hiding there somewhere? Yeah, there they are. Let's see, where are they? Oh, they're there. 7 and 7. So what's more scary than this? Think about it. I know what. The giant crunchy guy with all the little hair guys there. See it? That's more scarier than the Star Algebra 1. No? The Star Algebra 1 refresher, huh? 41A1. Well, anyway. This is Professor Alfredo Galvez Jr. Good luck, good luck, good luck on your Star Algebra 1 41A1 review, refresher. Good luck again. Thank you. It's Professor Alfredo Galvez. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck.